Welcome to Debbie's Grow, where we talk about issues that matters to the state, void of politics, fear or favor. Co-chair of the Citizens Movement Against Corruption, Edem Senanu, has praised President Mahama for his commitment to expediting the prosecution of public officials implicated in the misuse and mismanagement of state resources. President Mahama, while expressing concern over recurring financial infractions cited in the Auditor General's report, announced plans to collaborate with the CJ, the Attorney General, the Minister for Justice and other relevant stakeholders to ensure the faster prosecution of such cases. Reacting to the announcement, Mr. Senanu described the President's initiative as a decisive and practical step towards strengthening accountability and protecting the public purse. He lamented the long-standing culture of impunity surrounding financial mismanagement in the public sector, noting that repeated audit findings without consequences have weakened public trust in state institutions. So recently, we saw President Mahama in a meeting with key stakeholders, the Attorney General, the CJ, and other relevant authorities. Talking about or finding ways where people can actually be prosecuted, not just any mere people, public officials. And not only public officials, but public officials who have siphoned money from the state will not be allowed to go scot-free. And you also mentioned of naming and shaming public officials and also allowing them to go arrest them to serve some terms in jail and as well retrieve their money. I think it's a good call, but it shouldn't just be a stated word written on paper. And it shouldn't just be a 9-day wonder, as we've always seen, where it has become a norm to always state ways where we can actually stop these people from embezzling state funds, and then we're not doing anything about it. You see, it weakens the trust that people have in the government, and even the trust that people have in these institutions. Recently I realized that the oral the investigation they did came out with vivid evidence against whoever was mentioned involved in those corrupt cases. And that is why Dr. Yodomelevo actually stated that he's disappointed in the Attorney General, because whatever they did came out with vivid evidence proving this person guilty. So why are we not prosecuting them? What is taking the Attorney General so long to prosecute these people? At first I thought the work of the ORA was just to investigate these people, do the necessary checks, and then leave it for the Attorney General. I had no idea. I know they are supposed to bring evidence, but I was thinking it would be like 50%, the Attorney General will do the rest, and then these people be handed over. But then I realized that whoever they've mentioned involved in these corrupt cases came with vivid evidence holding these people guilty or finding these people guilty in one crime or the other. So why is the Attorney General delaying or taking the needed step to hold these people accountable? And no, it's too much. It's too much. And see, as it stands now, we have no trust in anyone. Whether in the Attorney General, whether in the Special Prosecutor, whoever it is, we don't trust anyone. We are just hoping that the people who siphoned money from the state will be held accountable. Because you cannot come and embezzle money that belongs to taxpayers and then you'll be walking about freely. And you still get the boldness to speak whatever you want to the people. No. When it happens like that, it means we are living in a lawless country. We have the laws, but they are not working. So if this is actually coming from the president, then we hope he does it, or he do it. We hope he do it. Because when he brought out this oral, trust me, everybody was happy. We were all happy because we knew that the money or the debt we've run into did not just occurred in a simple form, or it's not a ghost that went in to pick this money. It was humans, and those humans were public officials appointed into office. Imagine a case where a deceased is being paid for 26 months. A case where God's names were paid for God knows how many years. And such a person will be allowed to go scot-free? No. One, it doesn't speak well of us as a country, and it also shows that we are not ready to fight corruption. And if we don't fight corruption, it is going to continue. And it will come back hitting us hard as a country. We are losing all. Imagine we are able to retrieve all this money. Just imagine what it's going to do for us. We have a lot of nurses protesting here and there that they are not being paid. It's teachers protesting. Those monies can even be used to settle their salaries or their arrears. It can be used to settle it. And then what we have in the coffers will be used for something else. And it's not only about retrieving the money, Mr. President. As we retrieve this money, these people should be jailed. Even if it is 2 years or 3 years, it should come with hard labor. No one is above the law. Me sitting here, I'm not above the law. Even the Constitution states it. Even the president is not above the law. We've seen other African countries where presidents are being sentenced into death penalty. We can equally do same. And it has to start with our mindset. Thank you for making time with me on Debbie's Girl.